What up, guys? Final week of fantasy football here, and I am trying to figure out how the fuck these tiebreakers are going to work. But don't worry about me. Worry about yourself and winning, because that's all you need to do at the end of the day. You just need to fucking win. Unfortunately, I couldn't win last week, so my chances are pretty much gone to make the playoffs. And you guys are happy because my shitty-ass teams aren't fucking poisoning the playoffs anymore. Fuck you guys. Anyway, so I have two separate papers here. The first one is the race for the number 2 spot. It's significant because it's a first round bye. Anyway, so the 4 people that can get it are Keller, Miles, Mitch, and Will. So Keller holds the 2 spot right now because he has a 2-0 record versus the teams with the same record, Miles and Mitch. If Keller loses along with Miles and Mitch, there will be a 4-way tie. All 4 teams will be 8-4. Because Will and Keller would have played twice, the tiebreaker order would move to points scored and not head-to-head anymore. So it doesn't matter how many times you beat the teams. Like if you beat all 3 teams, but you played more games than the other teams, then it just goes to overall points scored. So as it sits right now, Miles is number 3 in points, Mitch is 6th, Will's 7th, and Keller's 10th. So it's looking like if that ended up happening, the 4-way tie, as it sits now, Miles will probably have that 2 spot. So now we got, if Keller, Miles, or Mitch win, Keller would hold the tiebreaker because Keller's beat Miles and Mitch. So that's another one. If Mitch and Miles win and Keller loses, so there's a tie at the top between Mitch and Miles, because of the win in week 9, who would hold it? Mitch would move, would get that number 2 spot. So a lot of moving parts just for the number 2 spot. And if you think that's confusing, wait until you hear about the final 2 teams that can make it. So Will's 7-5. There's 3 teams at 6-6. Tyler, Jacob, Isaac, and then Taylor and I are at 5-7. So in a weird scenario, there's a possibility that we could have 5 teams be 6-7. In that scenario, I'm just going to play it out and let you know. It will probably go to overall points. And with that being said, Tyler's at the top with Isaac not too far behind, and then Jacob. But Will would still get that 1 spot, so only one of those people would get that spot. So basically, if Will wins, he's in. There's 1 spot available after that. So then teams are going to have to basically win. Tyler, Jacob, or Isaac, if any of you guys win, you're in contention, and you just need to win the tiebreaker. I'm pretty sure all 3 of you guys have split with each other at some point in the season, so it would just go to overall points. I'm just trying to clarify everything and make sure you guys are aware. Remember these tiebreakers, just if you want to keep a track on it. Will, you've beat Isaac, but lost to Jacob and Tyler. Tyler, you've beat Taylor, Jacob, and Will, and lost to Derek, Isaac. Jacob, you've beat Isaac and Will, lost to Derek, Taylor, and Tyler. Isaac, you've beat Taylor, Tyler, Derek, but lost to Derek, Will, and Jacob. But then you also have another game against Taylor this week, so that's another possible tiebreaker situation. Taylor's beat Derek and Jacob, but lost to Isaac, Tyler, Will, but also plays Isaac this week. And then I have beat Jacob, Isaac, Tyler, and Will, lost to Taylor, and Isaac. So just remember, at the end of the day, if you're tied, remember who you've beat. Because somehow that might end up coming back to be a good tiebreaker for you. Because if you're tied with the only team and you beat that team, you're in. So just keep an eye on it throughout Sunday, and should be an interesting day for you. One last thing. Nima has one more chance to get a win. And if he doesn't, we will all collectively come up with the Nishmar Trophy, going to the worst team in our league for the season. And I really want to talk to you guys next season about really setting up punishments for the last place team. Shoot a text if you guys have hung around 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. But, yeah, let me know what the deal is. And I'll do some projections. I'm going to beat Dad. Taylor's going to beat Isaac. Jacob's going to beat Nima. Mitch is going to beat Curtis. Will's going to beat Keller. And Miles is going to beat Tyler. That being said, Nima will finish 0-13. 5 teams are going to be 6-7. Will's going to get that 5th spot. And then those 6 and 7 teams will go to the head-to-head points, or to the overall points. And I have my final team making it as, drum roll please, Tyler. Fucking piece of shit. Alright guys, good luck, and I'll talk to you next week.